Today in Review This Thing, we're going to shoot these 5 loads out of this Mossberg Silver Reserve turkey with true lock chokes. This is Adrian with Review This Thing. We've got this Mossberg 28 gauge Silver Reserve Eventide turkey, and you know I love a 28 gauge, so when we saw this fun over-under, we had to get it out here, test it out, and see how it would do. We did a video with the stock choke, but you know we got to switch things up all the time. So we've got a True-Lock 3-step, which is a 515 constriction choke. We've got 5 loads, varying shot size, varying weights. We'll make sure we put that up there. But we got our target out at 40 yards. We're going to start our test with the lightest load that we have. This is lights out ammo. It is a 1 3/8 ounce, and this is a 9.5 shot. Lights out ammo is right here in North Carolina. Check them out if you have. Keep in mind, we sighted this in at 20 yards, so we'll make some adjustments if we need to. We may not be dead on, but we're just going to find the most dense 10-inch pattern and go from there. Ooh, forgot to mention, on top of our gun, we have the Gideon Omega red dot. Of course, we got it on a Meadow Creek mount because it's not drilled or tapped. You know we love those too. Let's shoot this. Alrighty, let's head down there and take a look at it. I can't see anything from here, so we'll find out. We've said this before, but I really wish Birchwood Casey would go back to the big splatter patterns they used to have, but you can see it much better from down here. It's definitely a bit low and right out of that load. Most of it's about right there. We'll make sure before we pick a load we're going to hunt with, we get it zeroed. Obviously, there was our first one. So we get 266 with that lights out, 9.5. Which is a pretty good solid showing out of that, especially for a 1 3/8 ounce load. For our next load, we're going to shoot the other 1 3/8 ounce load. This is Kinetic Gunwerks, and this is a 9-shot. So in theory, there are a fewer pellets in the shell, but we'll see how they do downrange with this True Lock choke. Definitely looks pretty decent from here. Let's go see what it looks like from down there. I'd say that's a pretty solid pattern. That looks good. There's not a lot of flowers up top or bottom. Lots of them in the kill zone, so that's our main thing. Let's see if we can find a tighter circle, but that looks pretty decently sighted in, maybe just a little bit low. In Kinetic Gunwerks, this is a 9-shot, so we would expect some fewer than the 9.5, but this one is 217. And you can see that's a pretty even pattern too. Pretty good out of that one. Now we're going to move up to a 1.5 ounce load. This is Federal Custom Shop. So these are hand-loaded turkey loads from Federal, and this is a 9-shot. These have done pretty well so far. So let's see how they do this time. All right, let's find out. Plenty of them right there in the head. A few more on the top and bottom than that last load. A few more outside flyers, but we'd have killed him. We did a video with the, just comparing the over-under with the stock choke, and the Federal load did much better out of it. I believe we got like in the 250s-ish maybe. So apparently it just doesn't like that choke, at least not today. Now we have another 1.5 ounce load. This is the Apex Greenleaf. This is a 9-10 shot blend. An ounce of 10-shot and half an ounce of 9-shot. That one had a good wallop to it, so hopefully it had a resulting down there. I would say that gun and that choke combo like that load pretty well. That's right on. Lots of pellets where we want them, not a lot where we don't. That Apex 910 blend definitely likes this combo. We got 323, and like I was saying before, you can just see there's not a whole lot of extra going on. It's all pretty much right where we wanted it, and especially when you clip it around, and you can see that it was definitely all right where we wanted it. So we may be hunting with that load. We'll see. And our last load for this test is Rogue ammunition. This one is 1 5/8. And it's a 9-shot. This one usually has a pretty thumpy kick. So I'm assuming that will be the same, but let's see what those patterns look like. I'm liking this red dot so far. It has a really good sized viewing window, so you can see everything you need to. Oh yeah. Definitely some kick. It looks like it had the same effect down there, but let's go find out for sure. Well, I definitely would have thought there would be more pellets than that. I wonder if that choke constriction is just too tight for that load, because there's a lot of them up there. So there's a lot, well, not a lot, but there's some down there, on out to the sides. So that pattern is fairly wide, especially compared to that last one. And finishing off with our Rogue, we got 184. Usually we get better numbers out of that Rogue load. So I guess it just, again, goes back to finding that right gun, the right choke, and the right load. So there you have our first test with the Mossberg Silver Reserve Eventide Turkey 28 gauge and the Trulock 3-step 515 choke. That's a mouthful. The fun thing about this test was we had different weights, we had different pellet counts. So just playing around to figure out what it is that that gun is going to like. I think so far we've discovered that it likes the Apex 910 blend, especially with that choke. We have lots more of those videos to come, so you may want to subscribe and hit that notification bell if you haven't, so you don't miss those. Make sure if you like this video, if you found it helpful, give us a thumbs up. If you have that gun and you found a choke that you just love out of it, let us know which one that is. Thanks for watching. Hey, thanks for watching our Mossberg Silver Reserve Eventide 28 video. While you're here, watch a bunch of other videos, share them, like them, comment, head over to our website, reviewthisthingtv.com, and subscribe to our newsletter. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and next.